what we're doing here today is formalizing a cooperation in which we're exploring how science and technology can be brought to bear to support the police service. This is indeed in keeping with who we are as a public agency that supports other agencies to improve the quality of life of South Africans as is required in our mandate, the CSIR mandate. And safety and security is integral to a good quality of life. On that note, I would like to invite Commissioner Phiyega to make her remarks.
The signing of this agreement is a critical milestone in the journey that we are taking of transforming the South African Police Service. We will cooperate and obtain expertise in all areas of policing, including technologies, research, procurement support and advice, and skills development. We as the South African Police Service want to ensure that we are able to achieve smarter interoperability of the wonderful systems that we are having. This is a long overdue marriage as far as we are concerned from the service, because our organization needs to be relevant, to be competitive, to be efficient, to be professional, and to be a service that delivers value to the citizens of this country. We acknowledge that we've done a lot, but we equally acknowledge that we can do more. And this is why we continue to explore other avenues that would assist us as a service to be able to be even more efficient and more effective. And this opportunity is one of those. We have finally come here with the Council for Science and Industrial Research to complete a Memorandum of Agreement that will create the much-needed institutional framework for the South African Police Service to have direct access to a scientific, engineering, and technology base to support both the operational and strategic components of our policing, ensuring, therefore, that the national safety and security of our people is enhanced. In broad terms, crime proliferates where there is a combination of societal problems such as poverty, inequality, creating society that is particularly vulnerable to victimization. Chief Executive Officer of the CSIR, Dr. Sibisi, thank you to you and your team for understanding the underlying significance of an endeavor such as this one. This partnership will offer us as a service a great wealth of multidisciplinary science and research support. It will offer us smart planning. It will offer us smart use of technology as well as the management of such technology, and that it will ultimately result in smart policing.
CSIR being a public institution whose mandate is to conduct science, research, technology, innovation in order to advance the well-being of the people of the country, that our seeking to do so in order to stimulate, to promote, to get to the point where we have a safer South Africa is absolutely in keeping with the mandate, and it's a mandate that we take very seriously indeed. We, on the other hand, are well positioned to advise, to be a smart advisor, to enable, to assist the police service to be a smart buyer of technologies in a manner that is appropriate, that is suited to their needs, without being partial in such a choice. And importantly, so that we avoid particular vendor lock-in to particular technologies. Hence, we emphasize the principle of openness, of open standards, of interoperability, so that whatever technology is acquired and then deployed in a particular, at a given time or in a particular part of the country, ought to operate in a seamless manner with technology that may be deployed later or that may be acquired in a different part of the country or different division within the police services. This is absolutely essential. It is essential that one bears that in mind very strongly if indeed the police service is to be to be an agile, you used the expression, Commissioner, that we want to be agile, we want to be able to respond in an agile manner. And to be able to do that, you must be able to, if nothing else, be able to receive, process, and understand the kind of input, the data that you receive, to communicate with other, with colleagues and with other people in other services that are supporting the activities of the police force, and not be hindered by technology. Technology must genuinely be an enabler and not a hindrance in this process. And it is our task, our understanding of our task in our partnership here, to ensure that this is indeed genuinely the case. So the elements that are contained within the cooperation, the keywords such as integration and interoperability support, operational quick response tasks, the agile response to which we refer, generally information and communication technologies, and command, control, and shared situation awareness. Now, this may sound like a number of catchphrases, but it's not only about acquiring data of that nature, but it's about bringing it all together into, if you like, an environment, a control room where you can interpret this in a manner that allows you quickly to then respond appropriately. And that is the essence of what we mean by interoperability, by situational awareness, and bringing all of that together. What really that simply amounts to is you being able to make use of a variety of inputs, which may take different forms, images, voice, people SMSing and giving you perhaps incomplete information about a situation that is worthy of investigation that may be taking place. You need to be able to integrate all of that in a useful way that can then be used to take decisions. And ultimately, I suppose if we're looking for a single keyword, what we are seeking to do is to use and deploy technology to enable quicker, better, smarter decisions, so that indeed, as you pointed out, Commissioner, we can appropriately be, as they say, tough on crime and tough on the causes of crime. New territory, as you pointed out, technology evolves rapidly in areas like cybersecurity, cybercrime. You need always to be ahead of the curve, ahead of the game, and that means you must be absolutely on top of the technologies that are brought to bear in that environment. Whether you are talking about encryption technologies or whatever it may be, it is essential that we together work on further development of technology. So we envisage a very close working relationship here, where we're not going to simply be sitting away, beavering away at CSIR and then now and again go and consult, but where we're going to work together in a very tight manner and may together have an environment within CSIR where we jointly, with members of SAPS, pursue the goals that we seek to fulfill. So we really indeed are very excited about this interaction, about this partnership, Commissioner, and let's get on with it. Thank you.